Well, if you want to know why I want to talk to her, get her on up here and you'll see. How do you share this? Okay, I shared it to Tech. I'm not sure how you share it to Queen. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know any of these other people. There's Thend. I just shared it to Thend. Let's see if she'll come through. Thend, Thend, Tech, or Queen, if you're on here, please join. Send a request. This is the last time I'm gonna be on, so if anybody has anything to say, you can come up and say it. You can say whatever you want. Just do not say anything about my kids, please. Okay, that's all I'm asking. Okay. Sure, Jan. Okay, I mean you can believe what you want, hun, but I'm just telling you. Yeah, I got back on because I told them I would. I wasn't done talking to those people. Send Tech. Let me see if I can find Miss Queen. I don't think Queen. I am leaving TikTok. I want to talk to Fend, Queen, and Brandy. I don't know who you are, honey.
Hi,
Hi,
how you
Brandy.
doing,
How are
Lisa? I'm good. Are you saying you're leaving TikTok?
you? Yes, I've honestly been off of TikTok. Unfortunately, I had to come on a couple days to get some gas money for my dad, but it's been deleted out of my phone. Reddit's been deleted. And yeah, I just I can't take the toxicity anymore, honey.
Are you gonna get some help? And I mean I
Um,
mean this is a good heart. I'm not gonna, dog you
yeah.
out or anything. But I have always wanted to talk to you, and I don't know if it'll make a difference, and it probably won't because I understand exactly what you're going through. My dad took the same exact two medications that you take. They were
Mhm.
prescribed to him. They were his
Mhm.
medications.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
how he would get in trouble is he would go buy more on the side, and he had plenty of money. So there was really nothing that I could do to, there was no rock bottom for him, no uh, trying to save him. It was really hard, and he did pass away of an overdose. And
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was a grown woman when it happened. This was in 2019. But
Mhm.
I just have I always wanted to talk to you about this. And I know that you lost your husband or boyfriend to an overdose. Is that right?
Well, I always called him my husband, but according to people, he wasn't because we never
Hey
signed the
Lisa.
paper. Hey.
Um,
Yes,
I
see,
just
not husband. I was just with him for
Okay.
16 years and had 4 kids, but I'm a nobody, I guess. So,
You're not a nobody, and I don't care about the money. I understand what you're doing here, and we all do. And it's not an issue of arguing about what's the truth and what's not. I just really for your baby Jace. I don't my biggest
wait, ma'am, hold on. Lucky, he was with another woman when he passed. Yes, he was for 6 months, ma'am. For 6 months. So that erases everything about our relationship, right?
I
I
just wanted
mean,
to come on here, Lisa, and say that and I mean this with a good part too. I was a meth addict for 2 years,
Okay.
and I was also taking methadone at a
Cole
good.
hated me? You people are getting ridiculous. Cole hated me too. Sure he did. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're okay. But I went to rehab in October of 2021, and I got my life together. And
Good for you.
thank
Oh, here
you.
we go. We got thinned.
Just go ahead and ignore the people who are talking about Cole, sweetie. Who cares?
With me and
I'm trying, but that's the way they know to get to me, you know?
I know.
Hey, Thin, good morning.
good morning.
Thin, is that you or is that a fake page?
No, it's me.
Oh, okay. I'm not here to argue with you. That's not why I asked to talk to you. I just wanted to talk to you about a couple things, seeing as this is probably the last time I'm going to be on, if you don't mind. Okay. Maybe people are making shit up. Maybe I'm misconstruing some things. I mean, would you mind clearing a few things up? You don't have to, but
I'll listen to what you have to say, but I'm not gonna be in here coddling you, Lisa.
no, no, you don't, and I don't expect you to. Okay. Um, there's some girl on here, and if she denies it, I will call her out. I've called her out to tech too because she did it to tech. Okay. She messaged me and told me that you called Abigail a crackhead prostitute.
If that can be proven, I mean, I would love to see that because I'm very
Well,
respectful towards your children. You not so
right,
much,
right.
but
Well,
your
she
kids are
doesn't
your
have
kids.
proof of you saying it. She's just
Well,
telling me that you and Tech said it.
well, I don't conspire with people on this app to be hurtful towards
Right.
children. So
I
where
know.
that comes from is
I,
beyond me.
I don't know either. That one I didn't believe, to be honest with you. Okay,
Lisa, I have a
honestly.
question.
Yes.
So, would it be safe to say or safe to admit that you have a problem?
Yes. I've never doubted that I do have a problem. Methadone is a problem. I am addicted to methadone, okay? It
Right.
runs my life, okay?
It ran mine too. I totally get it.
Yes. They have control over everything I do, but I don't know how to get away from it. I don't.
You tell them that you want off, and they'll start lowering your dosage little by little, so you don't withdraw. They'll just slowly lower your dose over a span of like a couple months. It's not like an instant thing, so you don't go through withdrawals.
And
But
the issue too is
I
the
had to
benzo that
detox
you are
off of it
on.
Yeah,
in
I mean,
jail.
It is very hard to come off the
right.
benzo that you are on as well. That is that my daddy was on that and he tried to come off of it and he would have seizures and you have to be really
Well,
careful. So you've got a double whammy here.
yeah. Well, I know nobody's going to believe me,
People
but
saying
okay.
addiction's not easy. I know.
I
I'm an
went
addict. I
No,
know what
I
that
went to
is.
rehab for the benzos. All right. That's when I went to rehab for the benzos. Okay. Because I could not kick it myself. All right. And I swore if I got off of them physically that I would never, take them again and, the whole bullcrap we feed ourselves. Okay. And I did good for a long time. And even now, okay, when I get my script, I will take them like they're candy, but for 3, 4 days. I
Okay.
don't get physically addicted to them. You get what I'm saying? Because it's just too much. It's too much. It's the physical addiction to them is like nothing I've ever felt in my life.
You have got to go to your doctor, to the clinic, and tell them, "Hey, I want off of this shit. It is controlling me. It's ruining my life." I mean, I had a detox off of it in jail, so I didn't get that lucky. And it
Yeah.
was easily the worst thing I've ever felt. I thought I was dying.
Miss Emily, Miss Brandy, I'm not here to downplay why y'all are in here. This is like a round and round circle all the time with
I
her.
know. I had another question to say, and you say don't bring up your children, but what you did to your daughter the other night was horrific for me
The
as a daughter
door?
of an
Yeah,
addict.
you kicked
Yes,
her door
ma'am.
down.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
ma'am.
I'm not defending it, but guys, the boyfriend that was in here, okay, he's a transgender man named Jake. Okay, she dated him for 4 years, okay? He's been trespassed off of this property by the police for all his shenanigans, okay? She waited till I went to sleep and snuck him in here, all right?
What?
So I found out he was in here. I kicked the door, opened it up, okay? Now, what you guys didn't see after that was that him, Abby, and Jace all held me down and beat the fuck out of me, and there was nothing I could do.
Why didn't you call the cops?
The cops did get called, and they didn't do anything. He told me, you're gonna get evicted if this shit don't stop.
So
Well,
you kicked Abby's door down because of the guy in her room and not because of what
Lisa,
she
I was
you
in
thought she
that
said she
live,
paid
and
the light bill or
that's not why you kicked the door down. I was in that live that morning.
me too.
Yes, okay, let me go back. The night before, okay, she said that he left. I went to sleep. I woke up to use the restroom. I knocked on her door to make sure she was okay. She would not open the door, which was weird. I said, if Jake is in there, Abby, nope, Mom, I promise he's not. He's not. I believed her like a fool, okay? I went back to sleep. Now, when people in the chat started saying that Abby was saying I was lying, whether she was or wasn't, I don't know, all right? I knocked on the door again. She wouldn't open it. I kicked it. It kicks real easily. Okay, I kicked it. He was laying in here.
What?
But he wasn't
Are
a
you
part
talking?
of that confrontation at all. It was
Yeah,
between
he
you and
wasn't
her.
even there that morning.
No, the day I kicked the door, he was in here.
No, he wasn't, because, okay.
He was because that was yesterday, and him and her held me down on the bed and was punching me. And all I remember was screaming, Jace, please help me.
You can't gaslight me, Lisa.
We know what we saw. It was really triggering for me to see you kick in her door and then come back and scream at her like you did. All we see is what we see.
I
But
know.
I I can't say anything about what happens when the camera is off, but what I saw was really upsetting. And me as a child of an addict, I was shaken. I mean, I was about to have a panic attack because it put me back in that time of
I'm
when
sorry.
Let
and
me let me ask you, Lisa. So
Yes.
when when Jace was screaming at you to get off of the live, get off of the live, why don't you ever just listen to him and think maybe my kid's right? I should probably listen to him and get off.
Because I'm a moron. I went back on YouTube and rewatched a lot of my lives. And yeah,
I don't think you realize. I think that you take your medicine, and I think that you get in a state, and
Yeah.
you don't realize what you look like. I honestly do agree with that. But
I didn't
those
realize it.
kids, that was horrific for me, and that's got to stop. That you cannot do that to your babies. And Jace he's watching everything you do,
I
and
know.
Yep.
I
I've
mean
got
I
a
know
3-year-old.
everybody may say I'm coddling her, but I'm not gonna come up here and scream at her. But that was really just wild,
I
and
mean, in my honest
everybody was
opinion,
upset about that.
I'm gonna be straightforward with you, Lisa, because you need straightforward. You don't need people who are gonna sugarcoat and bullshit things with you. Because as an addict, I didn't need people sugarcoating and bullshitting me. You
Yeah,
110% do not need to have your children in your custody as long as you are like this.
Okay,
I know,
Jake's
but
up here, so I'm gonna drop down. Thank you, Lisa. You have a good.
You ain't saying
okay.
to drop down. I ain't staying long.
Okay.
I got shit I gotta do, and it don't involve here right now. What's up?
Okay.
What are you doing?
Sorry.
You're all right. Somebody shared a live. I come in. You threw me a box. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just talking. I wanted to talk to Fend. I talked to her for a second and then I guess she got down.
Why?
I don't know.
No gifts, no gifts, no gifts, no gifts, no gifts.
I just wanted to ask her a couple things. I didn't want to fight with her or anything. The thing is, I like Send, but she hates me, and
Stop, 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 stop. Ain't nobody hate you. Ain't nobody hate you. Well, for one, we see you hating yourself.
You do this to yourself.
So
I know I did. I know.
if they're putting out videos and they're showing this, they're showing that, it's one, we don't want you to end up in an ambulance. Two, we want the shit to stop for the kids. Three, we just, we want to see something fucking different. And it's the same shit over and over.
I know.
Surprised. Actually, this morning I'm a little surprised, but you still have that Cash App in your intro.
Do I? I'm sorry. I will take it out. I don't mean it.
Apologize and take it out now. I mean,
I don't even think the Cash App works.
Look, I told you, we talked last night, and you texted me this morning.
Mm-hmm.
I said it's all about doing something different, and I see a little different. You're not crying. You're not crying. Have you cried this morning?
No.
That's something different. You're definitely... Yeah, my PayPal's in my bio, and so is my wish list, because I'm a creator. I'm an influencer. So if my friends want to throw me something, they can, and they all love my voice. So I'm not on here promoting it every single day, every 5 minutes. But if you do go up and look, you sure in the fuck do see it.
Well, my question...
I did that shit out of spite.
My question is, all these other people that are on here begging for money, why do they come after me so hard?
Lisa, they go after other people just as hard, but at least they have, a lot of these people out here who are begging have actual reasons. You come on begging for the same thing every 10 minutes.
What'd they say? Tech is not an influencer.
Yeah, but I come on because I was eating a baby bottle pop. They say I'm huffing blue paint. Have you guys ever seen Amanda Bowden's jaw when she's on live?
We're not talking about her. We're not talking about this person. You need to focus on you. And I don't know how many times I say that. You got to focus on you. Figure out you. What's your part in some shit? You ain't looking at your part. No, you don't know. I don't want to hear, I know. Knowing and doing are two different things. You want to keep going here. You want to keep there. You need to focus on what is the fuck is your plan. What is your plan?
Tech, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have one.
I told you to call me later on today, and we would work on a plan. We worked on a plan before.
Well, I'm getting...
want to do the plan.
Well, no, I'm getting evicted, and everybody else is going to move on. And
but Lisa, whose fault is it that you're getting evicted?
Go. Come on.
Well, you're not going to believe me, but it's Abby's fault.
It's not Abby's fault. It has to be your fault. Your name's on that lease, isn't it?
Yeah, but the cops were here like 16 times in a week.
All because of Abby.
Yeah, because
they're kicking you out because you're a nuisance. That's what they were trying to do to me, but it didn't work. No weapon formed against me.
Imagine, Lisa, you cannot blame Abby for the purpose of getting evicted. You played a giant part in that as well. You cannot blame your daughter for that.
Well, the only thing I did was not kick her out, and I can't look at my daughter and throw her out onto the street.
I understand that, and I don't expect you to, but you got to take some sort of responsibility for the part that you're playing in your children's lives. You are ruining them, Lisa. They deserve.
I know.
They deserve so much better.
And I've asked Jace, do you not want to stay with me? You can go somewhere. We'll still see each other. He wants to stay with me, so I don't know what's right anymore,
He wants to stay with you, but Lisa, he's awake at 3 o'clock in the morning on school nights begging his mama to get off alive.
I know.
He's raising you at this point. No, nobody wants to see you dead. Nobody wants you to die. Maybe some people do because people are assholes. But I don't wish death on you. Nobody wants to see you dead. You've got to do You got to do better and take better care of yourself. If you know better, you do better, and you know better.
I do know better.
And I know you can't help somebody who doesn't want to be helped. Totally get that. But I mean, shit.
But I do want to be helped. That's why I'm in methadone. That's why
Methadone
I
isn't help. Methadone is just
I
as shitty
know,
as
but
taking pain pills every day. It's the same thing. It's just legal.
I know.
And
I get it.
you're also mixing benzos with methadone. You can't do that. I mean, like, you're real life going to die. And then, I mean, and then when you die, both your kids without a father and a mother.
I know.
That's not fair.
It's 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 not fair. It's not fair to them at all. None of it's their fault.
And I know methadone has saved some people's lives. I mean,
I don't know
my
what to do. I really
experience
don't know what to do anymore.
my experience isn't the same as everyone else's. You don't know what to do, Lisa. Look up resources. Look up rehabs that are state funded. Do you have insurance? You have Medicaid?
Yes.
All right. Look into getting into rehabs that are state funded that are
Hi.
covered by Medicaid.
Well, I've called all that, and they're like, your dose has to be this low. You have to do this. You have to do that. Like, it's a big fuck.
Go to the hospital and detox, man.
All right, Emily, I'm gonna cut you off because
Go
I'm getting
where?
exhausted. I don't know how
What?
you're literally talking to a brick wall.
Yeah, I know. I know.
I'm not. I don't know you. Okay. I'm just telling you. I assume that you've seen Lisa a million times. When has ever getting going into her box ever worked for anybody?
Truthfully, any of the lives I've been, I've never seen anybody in her box.
Well, I swore I would never come up here, but I'm getting messages out of the wazoo today to get over here because I'm needed over here. For what reason? I don't know.
Well, I just wanted to talk to you, woman to woman, and just ask you personally, one about the Abby stuff, and then, you know, um, like I told Emily, I haven't been on TikTok that much because I don't like seeing the stuff, the
Lisa,
videos and
you were
stuff
just
about
on it
me,
day before yesterday.
All right, well, you had a question for me. Now I got a
Right.
question for you. I
Yes,
got
ma'am. Go
comments
ahead.
saying that you told your candy man that I stalk you for sympathy.
My, my what?
We'll call him the candy man. I posted the video on my TikTok, but I'm getting messages
Okay.
saying that I know you so well in real life that I actually stalk you.
We don't even know each other in real life.
I'm glad you said that because now I don't know what to believe. Because you flat out said, I went over to Reddit today. Wow. You came out, started telling the truth about a lot of things. How do I know that that's not true?
No, the only thing I said about anybody knowing me in real life recently was I said that mommy Amy doesn't know me.
Well,
I
I
don't
don't.
know who she is.
I only know who you put out online. Truth be told, I don't know which personality we're dealing with this morning, and I'm trying to figure it out. I imagine a lot of people in this live are. I know you don't.
Yeah,
So I don't want to stay much longer because this is usually about the time
yeah,
that you start, and I'm not with all that.
yeah.
Lisa, did you say that you were like done with TikTok?
Yes, I want to be done with TikTok, but something always happens where I feel like I have to jump on and defend myself.
You don't though. You know, the quicker that you leave this app and don't fuck with it like you do, the quicker people will just like forget and no more TikToks will be made about you.
I would never have a reason to post you if you're not on here.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I mean, I like you, then. I tried to be your, like, cordial with you, and, you know, I don't know.
Well, I'm truthfully not here to be friends, Lisa. I'm here to show people not to send you money. Because you flat out said a bunch of times today, hey, I got a month's worth of take-homes, didn't tell anybody about it, and still asked for Uber money. You said that today.
Damn.
Yeah,
Wait, so you
well,
were able to get a month worth of take homes, but couldn't afford an Uber?
She came out every day asking for money for Uber to go to the clinic, but she didn't need to go.
And Lisa, why do you always have money for cigarettes, but you need money for Ubers?
well, because my dad will buy me cigarettes, or, you know,
Then why
I'll
won't
get
he buy you an
cigarettes.
Uber?
I don't know, because I guess he figures wherever I need to go, he can take me or whatever, but I don't want to get
Okay, so
screamed at the whole time that I'm a piece of shit.
if he takes you to the clinic, then why do you need money for Ubers?
She doesn't.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to get at. I'm just trying to get her to admit it.
Lisa, I'm not in here to kiss your ass. I'm really, really not. And if you think that I'm being disrespectful, you can absolutely drop me.
No, I don't think you are. Look, I do ask for money for stuff, and I do lie about what I need it for, because, like the other day, if I say I need a pack of smokes and I need gas for my dad's car, nobody cares. Nobody will send anything, you know?
Nobody's going to
You
want to send
lied.
anything to someone who's begging for the same thing every single day. Do people really send you that much money as it is now?
Oh, Lisa makes bank on this app.
No.
I truly don't believe she makes that much then. I think people have started to realize like what's going on. And why would you lie about needing money to get Abby to the hospital? Or because you lied several times about needing to get Abby to the hospital. Why lie about your kids? Why lie and say Jace had brain cancer, for God's sake? I would never say that about my kid. I have a 3-year-old little boy. I would never, I don't care if I needed money to send to Jesus Christ. I would never lie and say he has cancer.
Yes, that was very fucked up. I've said that from day one. That was very, very, very fucked up.
Lisa, is
That's
Tech Wars going to come up?
bad juju.
Is Tech asking to come up?
Let me look.
Because if she's not asking,
No, she is.
all right.
Man, it's the same thing over and over again. But you know what? I appreciate you for being honest. I appreciate you knowing that what you're doing is wrong. Here, the cancer and the faking, and I know
Yeah.
some people don't understand the desperation of trying to get another one, but that don't excuse it at fucking all. Are you ready to do a life plan?
I know.
Or have jails, institutions, and death as your... No, I don't want to hear I know. Because it's I know. Knowing and doing are two fucking different things, and I ain't seeing you do shit. Not a damn thing. And we talk. It's and the girl said it earlier, it's like hitting a brick wall. It is, but I'm not I'm not giving up on you, because I'm gonna tell you, like I said last night, you gotta have that just for today. Have faith in someone in NA who believes in you and wants to help you in recovery. Stay the fuck off TikTok and let's work on a plan. And then come back looking good, maybe getting your teeth done, and come back as a testimony of how you can do it. Because Lord knows there's a bunch of people out there that were worse off than you, who lost their kids and ain't got them back, or fighting to get them back still. But you want to keep still on here going, poor me, and then wanting to turn the blame on your daughter. Then stop doing videos. I just want to be your friend. She don't want to be your friend. She wants you to people to stop giving you money. Because we know what money does to people like us.
Yep.
Fuck. You know, and this ain't me yelling at you, Lisa. This is me on my way to do what I need to do for myself. Because that's the life. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm frustrated with the disease right now. Frustrated with the disease right now that's all over you. And I'm going to continue to pray for you, but I don't want your account. Stop asking people. You're not just trying to give it to me. You said last night you wanted to give it to me so I can do some good with it. You keep your account. You go to rehab. You detox. You start getting healthy in your body, mind, and spirit, and then you come back on that account. But until then, I don't want to be in your box neither. I definitely don't want no gifts, because I've heard I'm doing this all for fucking clout. I'm doing it all for clout.
Well, that's not true.
But you know, I had a woman commented in my live, and it was your name and the word end, and I broke down and cried. Because I see a very good future for you, and then I don't. And right now, I told you last night what you got to change fucking everything, and you're not willing to change anything.
You've got to change your people, places, and things. All of it.
And let me, shit. So okay, let me get this straight. You get take-homes, or that you don't? Do you get take-homes, or do you go to the clinic every day? Look,
I go
listen, I
to.
need you.
She gets take homes, Tech.
I need, if this is for you and I don't give a fuck about anybody else up on here right now. For you and I, this is not going to work if you ain't honest with me. I need you to be honest with one fucking person who don't care that in one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, I told you, things with you, I'm surprised if you don't come along and have money. That's all I'm saying. You that don't surprise me. I know what your next move is. Surprise us. And I said, this I want you to
Tech, you're
live
breaking
life
up
and
real
not
bad.
fucking exist. Yeah, I'm on my way to go. I do a caregiver. I'm helping a Vietnam veteran, so you don't have to go in a home. So me and a couple other girls are keeping him home.
Oh, that's sweet.
But I'm gonna go ahead and hop down. Lisa, listen, I love you. I love you. If you want to do something different, and if you want to start living, you call me. Get off the live and you call me. And I don't
Okay.
want to hear, I know. No, you don't. No, you don't. And I'm talking to you now like I talk to you on the phone, but I give it to you soft too. I'm not giving it to you soft right now because I think you're hearing it. So stop saying I know. No, you don't. But call me up and we'll figure it the fuck out. I'm going to go now.
Okay. Thank you.
Lisa, your best bet is getting off this live and calling that lady, because she's willing to take time out of her life to help another addict, and that's what it's about. She's doing the right thing. You need to do the next right thing. Take it upon yourself, invest in yourself, get some help.
You'd
I
be
know
real
you're
dumb
not
to
going to do
take
it
that
unless you want
opportunity.
to. You've got to want it. But Lisa, when are you going to hit rock bottom? When is enough enough?
Her bottom has a bottom. I don't understand. Lisa, call Tech.
Yeah.
She respects you. She's the one you should be calling man, not me. I know you don't respect me. Don't call me man. I don't like it. Call her.
Okay. I'm sorry.
And don't call me ma'am, because I'm younger than you.
That's neither here nor there. But She has so much respect for you. She sees you as a whole ass person. Most of these people on this app, they don't. This is funny
I
to a
know.
lot of people, and it's not funny. I might make light in my videos. Mine are all. I'm not even anti-scam. I also want to make that real clear. I'm not anti-scam. I'm anti Lisa begging for money for something that she's lying about. That's what I'm anti today.
Michelle, quit. Okay, Michelle, Nicole, quit being so hostile. No, she needs hostility. She doesn't need someone to coddle her and tell her everything's going to be okay and baby her. That will kill her.
That already
Enabling
happened this
equals
morning.
death.
We don't need more of that.
Hello, Lisa.
Hey, Queen, how are you?
I'm good. You sound pretty decent this morning. I read your
Thank you.
messages on
Everybody,
Instagram.
yeah, thank you.
So I just wanted you to know that I messaged you back on Instagram. If you want me to talk to you privately and not publicly, you have to respond to me. You can't leave me on red for a week and a half. But
Oh, I'm sorry. I went to the clinic and stuff, and I didn't mean to.
it's
All
okay.
right, your dose is kicking in, so I'm dropping.
Okay. Thanks for coming.
So how are you this morning? I mean, I just joined for the second time this morning.
Lisa, are you
I'm
nodding?
alright. No, I'm not nodding at all.
Okay. Sorry, Queen.
No, it's fine. I'm just trying to catch up here. Like, you sent me a message at like 3 o'clock or something this morning. And so you seemed, I'm not sure what you sent me. What was the article that you sent me? What is that where you're living currently?
Yes.
Okay. Well, it definitely sounds scary if that is the location that you're staying at. I know it's a scary situation for you, and I know you're in a situation where you feel like you're not going to get any better. But I'm telling you, I told you the other night, you need to take it one day at a time, 1 minute at a time. Okay? It's not going to happen overnight. Like when
I know.
the videos came out of you the other morning, and you and Abby were going at it in regards to a bill that you were trying to get help for, that's just a step back. We all knew that it was just you falling back into what you said you were going to fix. So I know everyone's like, oh my God, here she goes again. Oh my God, she's right back to it. You guys have to understand that addiction and getting over addiction is not an overnight thing.
You're exactly right.
It's not.
No, not at all.
So yes, everyone can be not surprised that Lisa's back on here, because I'm not surprised when I see it. However, you have to keep going forward. When you see yourself, when you see these screen recordings, no, I'm not a counselor, but I am a family member who had a sister who was on heroin for about 5 years. So, and she's
Oh,
clean
and
now.
to Christina, I think it was. I don't remember the name. Whoever is saying that word TikTok doctors, I'm just a person who is an addict, who's in recovery, who who's getting better and has seen the other side of things, who's just trying to give her experience and trying to help. That's it. I have no PhD. I'm just another human trying to help another human. That's it.
Well, Queen, like I said to you guys, follow her if you want to know anything about me or keep up with me, because she's the only one who's fair.
I am. I mean, when I
And
first initially found you on TikTok, it was one thing. But I think a lot of the reason why I had ever said anything in any of my content in regards to you is because I'm not mad at you, just like Tech said. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at the addiction, because I know that
Yep.
when you're on camera, and you're going through what you go through and you're having your breakdowns, that's not Lisa, that's the addiction talking. So I get angry at the addiction. Trent, how am I an enabler? I haven't given this woman a dime. I've given her support. And there's people in here that are saying, well, if we're in this live right now, we're enabling her. Look, you're only enabling her when you gift her, when you send her.
Giving her resources and just trying to talk is not enabling.
Right. So, I mean, get your facts straight. If you don't like that she has some support on here, even though her behavior is not acceptable, then move on. But don't sit here and say, oh, well, Queen's in the live and she's enabling her. How? How am I enabling her?
But also, if you baby the addict, you bury the addict. And this is not a time for Lisa to be babied or, coddled.
Right. She's definitely not coddled by me because I'll
No,
tell her
I can
like it
tell.
is. But, sitting here and telling people in here, especially whoever, I know you're sitting in here, this P_13 person who I saw earlier on her live, who is an enabler, who wants to see her hurt because you gift her and you know her story. And then you said something crazy this morning when I was watching and you're like, go ahead, everybody, gift the host. Well, who's the host? It's Lisa. You're a piece of crap. You are somebody who needs to go get help. But you, whoever this P_13 account is, I've seen you over and over, time and time again, gifting her out of entertainment. Lisa, that one, I don't know if you know what that account is, but that account is literally enabling you to see you fail. To see you.
I've seen it.
There's people out here who want to see you die.
Right. Yes, thank you.
You need to do what Tech said and take this shit monstrosity of a life you have right now and turn it around and turn it into something beautiful and great and something that your children can be proud of.
Right. So those who do gift Lisa, y'all are the ones that are enabling. You want to see her fail. You want to see it. You like the drama. I get it. TikTok, the most views are the drama ones. I understand, but that gifting her is not the way to go. You guys are going to give her that opportunity to have that one last hit or that one last pill that she shouldn't have. And I hope to God that doesn't happen, Lisa. I still feel like there's something inside of you fighting to get out of the situation you're in. Although on camera and on the screen recordings, it looks like you don't give a shit about yourself, but I think
Lisa,
there's something in there.
you probably should get off. You're nodding, and you can say you're not, but you are. You need to get off and go get some rest.
Right. Send me a message on Instagram. When you get done taking a nap or whatever you need to do. Okay? We don't have to morning. So I know you
I
want
think your
some.
screen's frozen.
Right, it's frozen. Hopefully she can still hear me. But if I feel like she's trying to get some help, at least some support from me, because she doesn't typically message me on Instagram. So.
And Lisa, if you're nodding out like this, your dose is too high. And also taking other things with it is so not good for you. But yeah, I don't know if she can hear us, but she definitely needs to go lay down.
Can you guys hear
I can
me?
hear you now.
Yes, can you hear us? Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. My Wi-Fi went out.
Oh, that's okay. But you probably need to go take some time to rest because you look tired.
Nodding out.
Okay. Whoever you guys, I see you guys in the comments, P_ something 13, E13, that account needs to go. I mean, they'll probably go back and create it again, but that account is an enabler on purpose. They want to see people fail. They want to see everybody freak out because some e-beggar got what they wanted when they shouldn't get it. Like you said, Chef Carl or Lisa or whatever the case may be. But Lisa, you can, when you have time today, reach out to me. Reach out to me on Instagram.
Okay.
We can talk
Lori
personally.
Dog Mom,
I will.
yeah, I'm sure she is.
Okay. But just know I'm not covering you on my page. I think that you genuinely are trying to fight for some help. It's just hard. Addiction is hard. It's hard to fight it. It's hard to get over it. It's hard to say, I need help. But I feel like you are so close to finally saying, I'm ready. So just know that I'm not out to get you. I'm not going to bash you. We all know
I know.
the story. We all know it on TikTok. Okay. So I'm not going to
Thank
cover
you,
you
Monarch Mama.
like that. But
I appreciate
resources,
that.
resources
Lisa,
only. If you end up in a,
you you need to go take a nap.
Yeah,
right.
I've been up all night.
Yeah, you need to take a nap and get some rest because you're nodding out. You look tired, and yeah, you take a nap, Emily. Um, that's like the third comment that this bitch Sweet 360 has made about me. I don't know what I've done to you, but you take a nap, Emily.